my name is I teach human body drawing in iDOODLE. So it is very essential for any of the entrance exams. Let me give you a little brief about myself. So I am a fashion designer, a stylist, and I'm a visiting guest lecturer and a celebrity costume designer in Bollywood. So it's almost been 3 years since I have been associated with this institute. In my personal opinion, iDOODLE has a very familiar approach with students where they handhold the students through the process, where students feel comfortable to express themselves and express whatever they are uncomfortable with in terms of their creative expressions. So iDOODLE has this very specific and very approachable way to correct those mistakes so that the students feel confident going ahead later on in their life. Fashion illustrator by profession, as I mentioned earlier, so I do use some of the techniques that I use for my own fashion illustration, and I use my fine art knowledge to achieve the accurate body proportion, and I start at the very basic level where they can understand the proportions from the beginning, and then I move on to the movements of the body.
Yeah, so my name is architect Vaishnavi Devre, and about me, so I'm a professional architect who is working since 4 years in architecture firm, and I'm connected to the iDOODLE since say around 2 years. So it was very it is a very good experience, having teaching, experimenting with the students, and they try to learn from, because designing it's a process of testing, error making, and redefining the skills again. So it's very important to give the feedback by the students and experimenting with them. So this is what I like about iDOODLE, and even the faculty and the student, the relationship is it's very openly, so that the students get that environment to ask any questions, and that can be resolved by us. So yeah, in case of architectural designing and everything, so there's no any guideline for designing. Okay, so the student have the full freedom to do whatever they want to, and based on that, what are the principles, what are the design elements to be it should be used, that are that are taught by the faculty members. So those students get the freedom to design and to get open for the and they can speak about the designing skills. So I think this is very important, to give a freedom to our students, and to give the proper guideline while designing them.
I'm Prachi Kulkarni. I'm teaching chemistry here for 11, 12 and biology. Past 2 years I'm with iDOODLE. We are teaching students not only about the textbook, but the overall topics of textbooks, how they are related to our day-to-day life, how they are affecting your career, as well as how they are helping you to go forward in your career. So it is not just a practical approach, but as well as for marks, we always test tech test, unit test, even some large topics are broken down into few subparts, and even we take subtest also. It will help student to maximize their score, as well as to know each and every concept thoroughly.
I am Sneha Limbarkar. From past 4 years, I am working here in iDOODLE Institute, as well as I am an assistant teacher at RVJC, that is Radha Junior College, where I am teaching for up to 3 years. Before that, I have actually a 13 years of experience of teaching, because I am teaching. I was teaching in junior college, as well as I was teaching in diploma engineering college also. Here in iDOODLE, we take we learn physics because we consider that physics is very tough subject, but physics is very interesting subject. How we execute it, how we learn it, it depends on that learning method. So here we learn that method to simplify the concept, to understand the concept, and how we apply all the concept or all the physics in our daily day-to-day life.
In today's world, being successful isn't about being studious. It's about being creative. At iDOODLE Education, we help you bridge that gap. We analyze your potential skill set and help you with a personalized learning program. We don't just prepare you for exams, we help you nurture your original thinking and out-of-the-box innovative ideas. We prepare you for different design and architecture exams for like NID, NIFT, NATA, UC and C. Thank you. With hands-on experience and a mentorship from industry experts, we ensure that you are ready for top design schools. Thank you.